Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Furi. We have fought our way through 5 wardens now, and today we're going to add another one to the list. Today's jailer is the Song.
Man, that was intense. But you've got to move on now. Don't overthink it. That's what they want you to do.
There's something pretty unique about this upcoming encounter too. Can't wait to show it off.
The things we do for love.
By the way, you know what's even more stunning than this game's whole style? The composition! Oh my god, this is so pretty.
This one, upstairs. Arrogant, self-righteous, and cool. That's her. She started it all. She even got me locked up. You're going to see her little show out there. All this nobility and self-sacrifice. But really, she's just trying to clean up her mess. Just remember, she's messing with your head. Don't listen to her.
That screen rules. Every line spirals inward like a screw, and it draws your eye to the center for that gorgeous view.
Feel it in your heart, your anger, your instinct. You don't belong here.
It's one of the big advantages of having a linear game and fixed camera angles, is you just get this lovingly rendered composition.
Walk with me. It was all a mistake. The cell, the restraints, the guardians. We can make this right. You can't go to my world, but you can be free here. Look at what I'm offering. This can be your home. I'll take care of you. I'll tell you the tales of my world. You will tell me yours. There is so much to enjoy here. Stay with me.
I don't know about you, but I would like to hear more about her offer. So I'm going to stand around for a few minutes and see what happens.
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry? What a wise decision you've made. We're not so different after all. There is kindness in you. My people will thrive. I will be their hero. You will be taken care of. Our garden will blossom. I will give you more each and every day. I will be yours. Let's rejoice.
This is the secret, peaceful ending. And I love it when games do stuff like this, when they give you an opt-out that also has narrative implications that leads to like a hidden ending like this. And one of my favorites is, I want to say it's Far Cry 4? Right in the beginning. This one's really nice because it lets us put down our weapons and live out a life of peace. By contrast, it also makes the decision to carry on with our mission extra striking because we had true agency in this moment. We got to pick. We got to choose to carry on fighting. Granted, this is a little more like an Easter egg, but it's so good. It's still really cool that they added this in, that they thought of this. And they picked the right character to do it with, too.
The jailer is the key.
But I think it's time that we got back on our path.
Come on, give it a chance. What's the big hurry? Why are you leaving? What's not to like here? If you go any further, I have no other choice, and you even less than me. How dare you shun me and turn down all of this? You have no idea. I was your only hope. You have brought this upon yourself, stranger. I'll make you stay.
Oh, her whole motif and her design is super cool. Also, I love this attack. It looks more complicated than it is because they form kind of a helix and you just dash into the middle of them. It's still so cool. Like, just dash forward. There's a big gap. This is always going to lead to a counter state when you parry it. In subsequent phases, she's going to do that charge multiple times, and it's going to be the third hit that you parry that's going to stun her for a second. But for now, it's the very first one. This fight kicks ass. Like I was saying, I love her design a bunch, and my favorite thing about it is the visor. It starts off as a halo, and then as soon as it's time to fight, it comes down to create, like, I'm guessing it's giving her some sort of HUD. It's just cool. She should be charging again soon. She's going off the platform. There it is. Ready this up. Now she does a laser. That's part of it. It's really not an added threat. And you still want to just be parrying it anyway. This attack will also change up a little bit. Can't remember the... Oh, yeah, she does lasers now. And then there will be another one sweeping counterclockwise. Oh, I fucked that up. That's all good. This, as a boss fight, has a lot going on, too. Because, like, oh, that's so good. By this point, the game expects you to have the basics all well and truly down. So it can start throwing harder things at you before the actual hard part of the game starts with the next boss. And the next boss is... Ooh, that's a doozy. But we'll get to that. This is pretty fun. Just remember you can shoot the bullets. And there's one parry. There's two. Like I said, the third hit is what's going to get you the stun. And I mistimed that. It's actually not that bad to time. I just messed it up pretty bad. That's so cool looking. Oh, this boss is fun. Also, I was a little slow on dealing with some of her attacks. Like, we didn't get the parry off, so she actually got to use a few attacks I rarely get to see her use. Now we start with the platforms. So eventually, she'll go to the middle of the room and start to really take advantage of that. This attack looks more intimidating than it actually is. Pay attention to where her arms move. That's her telegraph for where the gap is going to be. Like, you can see that she clearly telegraphed there that the gap was going to be on the left side.
Stop this right now.
So now we have things raining down on the ground, marked by those glowing puddles. And we just have to do some light dodging while keeping those in mind. This is really just back and forth. It's not too bad.
You bring nothing but destruction.
Ooh. I don't know how I ended up missing those follow-ups. It's all good. We finally have a melee phase for her. When she starts charging those crossbows. 2 out of 3 is not bad. That's way too early. There we go. And too early again. I have a real problem timing that, apparently. And we get the 4th hit there. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it for now. Next phase, I think she doubles her combo? In terms of, like, the number of hits.
So much. You will stop at nothing, right?
Yeah, it's this phase, because then all that's left after that is Desperation Mode. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, huh. I don't trust this because of the puddle, so I didn't finish the combo. Purple orbs, we know what those do by now. We know they're gonna come right back. 1, 2. Oh, perfect. Maybe she only does the 6-hit combo in the melee phase. be able to get... Oh, no, I flipped the edge of it, and then that also pushed me down the gap, so I took extra damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I keep missing just, like, in every one of her combos, I miss one. Which, when she's firing crossbows, it's... Yeah, like... it's 2 for 3.
So much suffering, so many deaths.
But when she's meleeing, I get 5 S.
That's all that I believe in. You must listen to reason. There's no other way.
So each one of these outer platforms in the Desperation phase has an obelisk on it that you have to shoot down. The first part of this is a gimme, but now we've added some complexity. The blue bullets themselves are a non-threat, especially if you've made it this far. However, each time you destroy an obelisk, she starts layering in new attacks. So one down, you got the laser spinning around, and suddenly the bullets littering the battlefield really complicates things because you end up dodging into them if you're not careful while avoiding the other attacks.
I curse you for making us go through this.
And then the red waves rippling out, overlapping the bullets and the beams. Whoop, messed that up pretty bad. Whoop. Now we're good to get in the middle there, get in that gap. That's such a cool pattern. Like, I like that Desperation phase a lot. Oh, and in case you're wondering, you can't weaken them all and then just finish them off all at once to skip the overlapping mechanics. Once one pillar gets destroyed, the other ones heal up. You have to confront the overlap. Oh, even if you could skip the hard part, you need the practice because the next boss is substantially harder than this, especially their final phase. That is going to do it for now. Next time, I think the boss is called The Burst. It's a doozy. That's the next boss is where things really heat up, and I'm looking forward to it because it's the boss that gave me a lot of trouble and it presented me my first roadblock when I was playing through this game on my initial playthrough way back when. So I am looking forward to that fight. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.